Hello. Welcome everyone. Thank you for joining us in this presentation. And please continue subscribing and sharing with your friends. So in this presentation, we want to see how we can solve a question on earth geometry, a past paper question on earth geometry. All right. So we are saying, excuse me, the diagram shows the points P is 20 degrees north, 80 degrees east. We have Q, 40 degrees south, 80 degrees east. And the last point, which is point R, 40 degrees south and 30 degrees east on the surface of the Earth. All right, so now we are saying, let's take our pi to be 3.142. Okay, and our radius to be 6370 kilometers. Okay, let me bring down this document. Okay, so that I pick another one. Okay, good. Okay, so this is what we have. Our pi is that, and this is our radius. All right, so let's see what the question demands. That is the first question. Find the difference in longitudes between points R and points R and Q, in short. So you need to identify these points. So we have point R here, and we have point Q here. All right. So after identifying these points, what is the next thing? You must identify their longitudes. So you realize that the longitude for point R is 30 degrees east, whereas that of point Q is 80 degrees, because a longitude runs from north to south. So you have got two longitudes here. So you are able to see that point R and point Q have different longitudes. So you have got 30 and 80 degrees here. When you check here, it is 80 throughout. So even here, it is 80 degrees east. Even this point, it is 30 degrees east. Okay? The longitudes are different. But you realize that they are on the same side of the prime meridian. They are all on the eastern. You have 30 degrees east and 80 degrees east. So how then do we compute the difference in longitude? We use a very simple concept. Is that, and the concept is, if the points are on the same side of if the longitudes are on the same side of the prime meridian, we are going to find the difference by adding. On different sides, we find the difference by subtracting. If you are using the equator, the sides, if the latitudes are on different sides of the equator, you subtract. If they're on the same side of the equator, if they're on different sides of the equator, we add, and on the same side, we subtract, just like the longitude. So on the same side, you subtract. On different sides, you add. So what we are saying is that if we suppose we had a longitude somewhere here, and maybe this is 30 degrees west, and this point is point M. So to find the difference in longitude between M and the point R, we were going to add, because R is on the eastern part, then W is on the western, M is on the western part. Okay? So what are we saying? In short, what we are saying is, so the longitude for point Q is 80, which is very far away from the prime meridian. Then 30 is closer to the prime meridian. So to find the difference, we are going to subtract these 30 from 80 degrees. So this is the first one, or we can say the difference. Let's write it nicely. All right, so we're saying the difference in longitudes is equal to, so it will be 80 degrees minus 30 degrees, and this gives us what? And this gives us 50 degrees. That is the difference in longitudes between these points. All right, good. Let's look at the second question. We are saying, calculate the distance PQ. The distance PQ in kilometers. So we want this distance PQ. So this distance PQ, you realize that P and Q, they share the same longitude of 80 degrees east. So to find their distance, we are going to say PQ, PQ, that is the distance, PQ is equal to theta divided by 360 degrees times 2 pi r. All right, because they are in a longitude. If they were in a latitude, for example, if we wanted to find RQ, we would have said RQ is equal to theta divided by 360 degrees times 2 pi r latitude x degrees, because they share the same latitude. For points that share the same latitude, you add this part, latitude x. Okay. But in this case, we are dealing with the same longitude. So now, in this case, what is the value of theta? So PQ is equal to, so you can see that they have the same longitude, but their latitudes are different. So what is that difference in terms of latitude? So we have 40 degrees north and 80 degrees south. So the difference there is found by adding them. So we are going to say 20 plus 40, we get a 60 degrees divided by 360 degrees multiplied by 2 by 3.142 times 34. This is not nautical miles, but kilometers. So it is 6370 kilometers. Where are we getting this pi and the radius? It is from the question. We have been advised or been told to use this. All right. So the next thing that you need is get your calculator and work it out. Moreover, it is paper 2. So we have 60 divided by 360 by 2 by 3.142 by 6370 Ks. What do we get? So we get this value 667 1.5 13333 kilometers. But we should round it off to the nearly, to 3 significant figures. That is what is demanded. So we are going to say, therefore, PQ is equal to, I'll start counting from the left-hand side. 1, 2, 3. I'll chop off a line here and consider the next number here, which is a 1. So if that number is above 5 and above, we take it as 1. 4 and below, you take it as 0. So we take 1 as 0. 0 plus 7, it is a 7. There is 6. There is 6. But now, after your line here, check. After this line, you have got one digit, which is a 1, before a point. So you fix it a 0 kilometers. And this is your distance. Okay. The next question is, find the length of the circle of latitude 40 degrees south in kilometers. What does this mean? So, we want to find the length of the circle, but which circle? The one which has got 40 degrees as our latitude on the southern part. So we want the whole distance here. That is the difference here. We want the distance, the circumference of the circle, the distance around the circle. All right? And the distance there is denoted by C, which is our circumference, 2 by R cos the latitude of x degrees. In this regard, this is the formula we are supposed to use. We have 2 by 3.142 times, what is our radius? 6370 Ks times cos latitude x. What is the latitude? Here we've been told that latitude 40 degrees south, which is this. So I'll say 40 degrees south. Then you get your calculator and you try to work it out. So what are we saying? We're saying 2 by 3.142 times 6370 times cos 40. What are we getting? We are getting 30,664.0543 kilometers. So we round it off to 3 significant figures. We start counting from here. 1, 2, 3. We take this as 1 because it is greater or equal to 5. 1 plus 6, we have got 7 here, 0 here, 3. But there are 2 digits before the line. I'll add the 2 digits. And this is the distance around that circle. All right, let me just verify. 2 by 3.142 by 6370 by cos 40 degrees. Correct. And this is our answer. So basically, that is how you attempt such questions. And you can see that you have a lot of marks. You have 6 marks here, which is a lot of marks. And you can do this within a short period of time. Maybe within 5 minutes should be done. So you have got here, you can check here, you have got 6 marks. In paper 2, you need 12 marks. All right? You need 12 marks. But again, you see that the follow-up question here had also 6 marks. And it was also a very simple question. And I think there is a video on a first term. You can search first term. I think 2022 also should be able to find this. We were able to present. So thank you for taking your time to watch this video. It is my pleasure and hope that I've tried to solve 1 or 2 of your problems. For more of such videos, please subscribe to this channel and share with friends. You can also subscribe to this channel where we are also posting new videos. But I thought I should mention before I can end this presentation that we are running what we are calling a fast track program. Fast track program for GCE 2023 exams. That is mathematics only. This is an opportunity you cannot afford to miss. We'll put all the requirements, everything that you need to clear this exam. All right? Join our platform. Join us today. I can assure you, you will not regret. You should be able to clear these exams no matter what, provided you stick to our plan. The emphasis is stick to our plan and guidelines. You follow strictly what we are providing. And once you join with us, you don't need to worry about where you are going to get books, where you are going to get pamphlets. You don't need everything we provide here. All right? We will provide you with everything that you need. And besides that, we are going to prepare you psychologically and mentally to be able to pass these exams without any challenges. We've been in this career for a long period of time, so we know what it takes. All right? So the program is starting on the 10th of June. All right, 2023 to the 8th of June. This is something you cannot, August, you cannot afford to miss. You cannot just afford to miss. Mark my words. You cannot afford to miss. It is a game changer. It is a game changer. Please join us. Of course, we have a number of people that have joined and they are waiting so that we start on the 10th. So please don't be left out, because again, we don't want bigger numbers. There's a number that we want. And of course, we are remaining with some few numbers that we still need. All right. And we want to start on the 10th. It will be very difficult for you to come and join in the last month, because we will have missed a lot of work that we will have covered in the month of June to July. All right, so if you were to come in the last month, that is July, August, it will be really quite difficult for you to catch up, because it is very intensive, like we are saying, and a fast track program. Join us today. Share with your friends. If there's anyone that is busy, it is from 20 hours to 21 hours. On Monday, Tuesday, Friday, and Saturday. So if there's someone who is busy there, we are able to cater for them via this platform. Thanks so much. This has been Pili Kamban signing out. Bye-bye.